My name is Reagan Henry and my presentation is over bike and walk friendly policies. I would like to start off with some background on the subject. What does it mean to be a bike and walk friendly city? A bicycle friendly community, business, or university welcomes bicyclists by providing safe accommodations for bicycling and encouraging people to bike for transportation and recreation. A bicycle-friendly place makes bicycling safe, comfortable, and convenient for people of all ages and abilities. A walk-friendly community is a city or town that has demonstrated a commitment to improving and sustaining a safe walking environment through policies and planning. There has been a steady decline of biking and walking in the U.S. This decline is most prominently seen in children. For children, it wasn't long ago that it was routine to move around neighborhoods by foot or by bicycle, and that was often how they traveled to and from school. That is no longer the case. Whether looking at the total proportion of children walking and bicycling to school, the proportion of children who live within a mile of school, or the proportion of children living within 1 mile of school who walk or bike, the decline is very apparent. According to SaferRoutesInfo.org, in 1969, 48% of children 5 to 14 years of age usually walked or bicycled to school. In 2009, 13% of children 5 to 14 years of age usually walked or bicycled to school. The circumstances that have led to the steady decline in walking and bicycling to school did not happen overnight. We've created a self-perpetuating cycle. As motor vehicle traffic increases, parents become more convinced that it is unsafe for their children to walk or bicycle to school. They begin driving them to school, thereby adding even more traffic to the road and sustaining the cycle. Many factors contribute to the reduction in children walking and bicycling to school. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention conducted a nationwide survey of parents to find out the most common barriers that prevented them from allowing their children to walk to school. 1,500 adults answered questions about barriers to walking to school for the youngest child, aged 5 to 18 years. Parents cited one or more of the following 6 reasons: distance to school, traffic-related danger, weather, crime danger, opposing school policy, or other reasons which weren't identified. However, the United States have been on the move to make people more on the move. These are some bike and walk friendly policies in America. The Bicycle Friendly American Program provides a roadmap, hands-on assistance, and recognition for states, communities, universities, and businesses. The BFA program is a tool for states, communities, business, and universities to make bicycling a real transportation and recreation option for all people. Each year, the League assesses all 50 states. Communities, businesses, and universities are all assessed through a voluntary application process. All applicants get customized feedback on their application and access to technical assistance. If you're not quite there yet, they're there to help you. And once you've made the ranks of a bicycle-friendly community, bicycle-friendly business, or bicycle-friendly university, the BFA program helps you get to the next level. The BFA program is making biking better for cyclists across the country. It sets standards for what constitutes a real bicycling culture and environment. It affects decisions on how communities, businesses, universities, and states grow. It inspires action, involvement, and coordination among people who want to improve conditions for bicyclists. It awards persistence as people respond to feedback, makes decisions and changes come back again and again to get recognition, and is raised expectations as to what really is expected and involved in making a great place for bicycling. Our country also has Walk-Friendly Communities, which is a national recognition program developed to encourage towns and cities across the U.S. to establish or recommit to a high priority for supporting safer and walking environments. The WFC program will recognize communities that are working to improve a wide range of conditions related to walking, including safety, mobility, access, and comfort. Oklahoma was ranked 45th in the nation in being a walk and bike friendly state. So what action did the top ranked states take to be dubbed a bike and walk friendly state? This is what makes other states so great. Number 1 ranked Washington has state-sponsored initiatives, awareness campaigns emphasize the rights of cyclists, and a vulnerable user law imposes stricter punishments on negligent drivers who injure cyclists. Number 2 ranked Minnesota enacted a safe passing law requiring drivers to maintain a distance of at least 3 feet when passing a cyclist. And number 4 ranked Massachusetts passed a transportation bond bill that set aside more than $400 million over the next 5 years for biking and walking projects. We have had to make a lot of progress the past few years. When Oklahoma City was named as the worst U.S. walking city in 2008 study of 500 communities by Prevention Magazine and the American Medical Association, they embarked on big plans to become more walkable. Oklahoma City was described as bleak in the walking department 7 years ago. Traffic sped too fast for pedestrians to feel comfortable on the sidewalks, and oversized traffic lanes encouraged highway speeds. This was how Oklahoma City was described in Planning Magazine. Oklahoma City also suffered from perhaps the worst sidewalk network in America. Most other towns continuously built sidewalks until the 1950s, but Oklahoma City abandoned the effort as early as the 1930s in some neighborhoods. That, along with the fact that Oklahoma City was stigmatized as the number 2 fattest city in America, was a wake-up call for change. These are some Oklahoma policies that are bike and walk friendly. Shape Your Future encourages parents, caregivers, children, and all Oklahomans to eat better, move more, and be tobacco free. It encourages students, families, communities, and schools across Oklahoma to walk and roll during the 20th annual Walk or Bike to School Day this past October 5th. The Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust funds healthy community and school incentive grants to help communities and schools make the easy choice and healthy choice. A portion of this grant funding is used to build sidewalks that encourage walking and biking to school every day of the year. Bike Walk OKC is the Oklahoma City's first bicycle pedestrian master plan. It is a progress plan to build complete bicycle and pedestrian network through the city to promote safer, healthier, and more enjoyable active transportation choices. And the ACOG, Association of Central Oklahoma Governments, grant the CART, Cleveland Area Rapid Transit, they added 15 bike racks and 3 bike repair stations in Norman and on the University of Oklahoma campus. These policies have led to many significant improvements in our state, such as we improved an $18 million sidewalk improvement project to help our community keep moving. And Oklahoma City has added hundreds of miles of new sidewalks, built 8 miles of bike lanes on the streets when there were none in 2008, added 100 more miles to the recreation trail network, built new gyms at many public schools, created a public rowing center, and started work on a whitewater kayak and rafting course on the Oklahoma River that is now finished. Low-income neighborhoods where health and obesity issues are most severe are the biggest focus of the city's programs for healthy eating and active living.